Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's Halloween. Fuck Halloween. As we understand, it's a fucking pagan holiday. But today's video, we'll be looking at TikToks that will make you question the Halloween holiday. That's what I'm gonna title the fucking video. TikToks that will make you question the Halloween holiday. If you've been liking the videos, commenting, doing all of that, and you join the community, The Haven, I appreciate you. I give my grace. I send the deepest divine love your way. Let's get right into it. All right, man, listen. Before I press play, let me know how y'all like my new lighting, man. How y'all like my new light? You feel me? Y'all can see me a little bit, just a little better. It's a little better lighting. Let me know if y'all like it. Let's get right into it, man.
The history of Halloween. I found this interesting. Let's get into it. Originally Halloween was called Samhain. Summer's End. It was a night Druids used to celebrate death. And on this night as well, they would make many blood sacrifices. The Druids believed that on this night, the dead would rise up and look for the passageway to the netherworld. They believed that their lord, Samhain, would capture them and take them to the world of darkness. And might I just add, nothing was more scary than Halloween costumes in the 1930s. Y'all wouldn't catch me outside. Best believe, I would not give a damn if you were a kid, grown up. If you approached me wearing some shit like that, my ass would be punting your ass into the next century. The fuck? They would round up people and animals and burn them to appease their lord Samhain.
Wow.
This is actually where the word bonfire comes from, because it was originally called bonefire.
Wow.
They also tried to use this day to communicate with the dead. Later, the Roman Catholic Church tried to change the name of this day, All Saints' Day, also known as All Hallows' Day. It gets weirder. Trick-or-treating originated from them leaving treats out for the spirits. The demons would make a choice, either trick them or take the treat. Some people were so scared of this day, they would dress up in evil costumes to trick the devil, to make him think they were one of them. This way, the demons and devils would leave them alone. The original jack-o'-lanterns were actually severed heads that they put on their front porch to keep the demons away.
Get the fuck out of here.
You guys, even to this day, it is a holy day of Satan. Wow. Creepy, right? Who's still participating in Halloween this year? No thanks.
3 reasons.
Yo, man. Listen, man, let me know if you celebrating Halloween, if you took your kids out, if you dressed them up, if you carved fucking pumpkins, whatever the case may fucking be. Let me know if you did that and if you feel otherwise after watching that video, because honestly, I was not ever really big on Halloween, to be honest with you. Like, when I turned teen, kind of started falling back, but like every Halloween I would always keep a mask. I would go outside with my mask with the guys and we just would chill, hang out, but we not trick-or-treating. We not, like, you feel me? We teenagers, you know what teenagers get into, so it's like we wasn't on no fucking trick-or-treating, but that's still bad because we're celebrating this paganist holiday, giving them more life force, more energy by worshiping their fucking holiday. No good. Decline.
Why we should not participate, celebrate in Halloween, and also participate in anything of darkness. Number 1 is that this is what's pleasing to God. We have His Word. We know what's pleasing to Him. We know it's not. Because we love Him, we want to please Him. When we're trying to make these decisions, have discernment in what to participate in. It should not be, can I do this? Can I not? Many times this is how we feel, like, can I drink or not? Is it okay to have one drink? Is that okay? Like, many times we're trying to see what we can get away with, when really we shouldn't be looking at it like that, but we should be looking at it in this lens right here. Does this please God to do this, to engage in this? Because what we should care about more than anything is to please God. So that's the first reason why we shouldn't engage, participate in darkness. It's not pleasing to God. Number 2 is that it opens doors to demons. We should look at, is this harmful for my spiritual health? Is this a danger area? I don't want to open up doors. I don't want to get demons we should be looking at it in that lens. That's reason number 2. And reason number 3, when you are engaging in darkness, little here, little there, it is keeping you from receiving abundant life. It is keeping you from walking in your purpose. It is keeping you from being a vessel whom God can trust with anointing. Halloween.
Yo, I was really listening to her. Like, you know, I was kind of feeling it, kind of wasn't. It's a little 50-50, but I'm saying 50-50 because I already chose my side on the spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? I already chose my side. The Dracos and Orions is in the Astros, the constellations, whatever. They having a whole war. And that's why we're having a war down here with the Israelites and Hamas. But let's not get too far into detail into that. I just try to do my best and grow spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Because the more and more we learn, the more and more we figure out we don't know shit. We don't know nothing, bro. So I just try my best, you know. I try to do my best. And I focus on my spiritual growth. Like, my spirituality is top priority right now. So, yeah.
Is a festival, a celebration. Really, it's a massive spell night. If you're involved in all of that stuff, you wait till this night because the veil is thinnest, and it is. Maybe it's because of all of the ritualistic stuff happening and so many people aligning with the kingdom of darkness. When you are invested in the devil, when you're putting all of your energy and time and devotion, and I mean they are devoted, and you know that on Halloween night is the night where you probably will get the most investment, most return, the most reward. The outcome will be most likely to do what you want. Now, there's on the surface of you dressing your children up and taking them out and knocking on doors and getting sweets, and it's all lovely, but you're part of a ceremony of dark magic. You might not know that, so that's the thing with the occult. It's hidden knowledge. It's hidden. I had no idea when I was involved in the occult that I was really riddled with demons, really riddled with so much darkness until I came to Christ.
When you dress up the child, you can dress him up like little Jesus, you can dress him up like little Noah, giving the devil the legal rights of the opportunity to torment the child because one door opens the other. You engraft the unclean spirits that bring perversion, that bring lust. It leads to unclean spirit to invade.
Damn.
Yep.
Hold on, before we continue, because he was just dropping facts. I ain't gonna lie, like, to be really, really invested into that type of shit, it's gotta be something wrong with you. Like, you're really fucking twisted and wicked in the head. Whatever's clever. Let me tell y'all a story. When I was young, I was at my aunt's house and I was sleeping. And for some reason, I felt like the fan was attacking me. Like, it really felt like I got physically attacked in my sleep. I started crying. I'm telling my aunts, like, yo, look, the fan attacked me. The fan attacked me. And they like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, just calm down. You was asleep. You probably had a nightmare. But I know what I experienced as a kid. Like, I really felt like some type of shit went down and the fan attacked me. I don't know what, but whatever, man.
Put all these things on to make it harmless, but in the end, he will collect the bill. And the only person who's going to suffer is you and I, because we put our kids in the altar second. So listen to me carefully. Even as you're watching this video, even if you did it one time, Adam did one thing, he lost the condo. Esau lost his birthright, okay? One thing, Judas, God gave Judas a chance to sit on the table and say, you want to repent, so to speak, reading between the lines. But when he saw Judas didn't repent, he said, go do it quickly. One opportunity, he lost everything. You can't not afford to lose things in the times we're in. Man, if you're doing Halloween, you've done Halloween, you've done some kind of activity with any occult practice, Ouija board, whatever you've done, man, repent and get to the devil. Listen, I renounce every legal right I've given you, I've given my child, my family, and come back to Jesus the right way, the only way. He is the truth, the way, life. He has a plan and a purpose, and he holds your pen in the hand because he wants to write your story.
This man
Let's keep going.
make you think twice about Halloween.
Said people celebrate Halloween, right? I'm gonna be the Little Mermaid, the marine spirit. That's what you're gonna be, a water spirit. You're gonna change your identity for one night. Open doors and gateways and portals. Now the devil owns legal rights because you open the door, because you want to dress a little Ariel I dress like the crab guy. Yeah, Marine Spirit too. And we dress like these things, and we become these things, and we become part of an identity that is dead. But you don't hear Satanists. Oh, I can't wait for Good Friday to go to church. You don't even sit and say, I can't wait. I'm gonna take off my black clothes, I'm gonna iron it, I'm gonna do my nails in black. You know, I can't wait to go there and sing hallelujah. See, the devil has power, but he doesn't have the right power against the right believer.
More Kingdom content like this, I want you to subscribe now and click this link for more.
Halloween's coming up.
Yo, I like that dude. He was an ex-Satanist or whatever, but he was talking that shit. He said, you opening gateways and letting shit in because you want to change your identity for one fucking night. Now, motherfucker got rights to come torment you, and we not doing that. Fuck Halloween. You hit one more time. Fuck Halloween. Let's go.
What's your kids being for Halloween?
Black. I don't really celebrate Halloween like that. I don't really like my kids celebrating it either.
Why not?
It's just stupid. Why the fuck would somebody poison candy and give it to kids? Like, why is that like a warning? I don't want to live in a world and participate in the day where you got to be warned of that.
What is Halloween? What is?
Yeah, I'm with him, man. Because they said last year it was a bunch of candy laced with fentanyl. Like, to be honest, I ain't even know about that because I'm not into Halloween. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, honestly, if you ask me, I stopped eating candy until I started dating my woman. And once that happened, she got me back on soda, candy. But, you know, for the past 6 months, I've been definitely changed my diet. I don't drink no soda at all. Once in a while, I'm not gonna lie, I still hit a little candy because I got that itch for sweetness. But that shit isn't good for me at all, and I know that. So I really try my best to stay away from candy completely because I'm trying to fucking rebuild my resistance to candy since my woman got me back on candy. But everything else is done. Like, I don't eat meat. I don't drink soda. Come on, man. We can keep going. I like fruits, nuts, and vegetables. Yeah.
Is Hallows Eve. Now, Halloween is a very important day in the aspect of where you're going to go anyway. It is the thinning of the veil. When we talk about Hallows Eve or Hallows Evening, we're talking about the ancestral realm. We're talking about the fourth dimension. We're talking about the astral realm. During these specific times, Halloween, the Day of the Dead, these are celebratory energy days where you're actually in the space of aligning with the astral realm, celebrating your family members on the other side, celebrating where you're going to go, the next place you're going to go, the fourth dimension as well. Essentially, it's a celebration of the ancestral realm or the astral realm. And in essence, you want to be familiar with this realm in the aspect of understanding what it is in the first place. Every night you go to this realm. And in this particular realm is the land of the subconscious or the spirit. Things happen faster in this particular realm. Your ability to create is advanced in this realm. So Hallows Eve is just showing you the understanding of what you can create as a spiritual being. So people wear costumes, people dress up because they're giving you an understanding of how easily you can change your avatar. And this celebration of the fourth dimension is an understanding of your imagination, of your dream, of you getting in alignment with that part of you that knows. So I want y'all to understand that Hallows Eve, Hallows Evening is just a celebration of the astral realm. And you want to put yourself in position to invoke certain energies during these times. How do you do that? Dressing up, singing, dancing, celebrating the energy that you're aligned with. See, when you put on these outfits, you're essentially in the space of art imitating life. Holistically, subconsciously, what you're speaking to yourself is, I am this particular character. I am in this scene, and I am bringing this energy forward right now. Dream wise.
I'm gonna be honest with you, we not doing that. I get what he's saying, like it makes sense. Like, you feel me? He made it make real sense in a casual way, sounds good, but everything we just watched prior to Sun, they got me convinced I don't need to be fucking with that shit. First of all, genuinely at heart, I've been not really fucking with Halloween anyway, so it's just like those videos prior, it just confirmed it. Like, man, you don't need to fuck with that shit, bro. That's not true. That's not who you really are. Remember who you are. I am that I am before I'm anything. Let's get it.
About to get into the truth, origins about Halloween. And before you celebrate this holiday, I advise you to watch this video first. Okay. Before Halloween was called Halloween, it was a holiday called Samhain. And it was celebrated from October 31st to November the 1st. This holiday originated in Europe in the medieval era.
Of course.
See, some of the things they used to do during this holiday was make a big ass bonfire and also make certain sacrifices like harvest sacrifices or children sacrifices. Yes, you heard that shit right. Oh, I almost forgot to tell y'all they had dark fairies, shape-shifting creatures, and more low vibrating entities that walked the realm, you know, during this time. It was also a well-known fact that during this time, the spiritual veil is thin to none.
Thin as fuck.
So there's a lot of spiritual activity that's going on. And I know some of you was wondering, well, how did it get in the churches? Well, after the Celtics got their ass whooped by the Romans, after the Romans defeated them, they had to try to find a way on how to convert them into Christianity. And well, All Saints Day was born to replace the pagan holiday and make them more comfortable with Christianity.
Wow.
When in that good book did it say to change shit to make people?
It's fucking cool, y'all.
Let me know in the comments if y'all still gonna celebrate this holiday.
Yo, shout out Wisdom Blast. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with him. Young boy be talking that shit, you feel me? He a little sarcastic, but you gotta be now with the fucking media. They take your videos down, they flag you. Damn, what's that shit called? Misinformation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they do. They do that kind of shit. So, nah. I fuck with him. I fuck with him. His whole shit, I fuck with him. I have to go check him out. He might put you on. He might teach you something. You might learn something.
Or not. Let me know in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want more exclusive content.
This fucking cold.
Trick or treat. Quickly, let me share with you the truth about Halloween.
Oh, what the fuck was that? No way. Okay, but listen, I paused it because is he supposed to be like a fucking pastor or some shit? I don't know. Let's get back.
Halloween has evil origins. I've got to tell you the truth. Originally, it was called Samhain or Samhain. It is a pagan religious festival that was originated by Celtic Druids. A Druid is a high demonic priest that operated in spiritual power that even the kings of that day were scared and afraid of. They were spiritual entities and a spiritual setup that ran even those that ruled. It's believed to be thousands of years old. It is full of witchcraft activity. It is the celebration of the Lord of the dead.
Wow.
And so it is believed by those that have celebrated this holiday originally that it is a time where the barrier between the spiritual and the natural becomes thin. And demonic spirits, ghouls, and goblins walk the earth. Therefore, they must be appeased. Hence why people put out offerings and begin to create demonic altars to appease demonic spirits. In fact, the people even dressed up in costumes to look like the demons, the ghouls, the fairies, and the goblins. That they were so
He said goblins. He didn't say goblins. He said gomblins.
Scared were walking the earth during this season. I've got to teach you.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really too religious, so I'm not really feeling the religious vibe he doing, like the way he talking, the way he delivering the message. I ain't feeling it, but I feel the message, cause what he's saying, I fuck with it. Like he's just dropping knowledge. It don't matter how you do it, as long as you sharing the knowledge. You get what I'm saying? So more power to him. To be honest with you, you can't be ignorant out here. You got to be open-minded. So like even me, if I'm not your vibe, I'm not fucking with you, but you see videos on here that you can actually learn from, shit, tend to those videos. Disregard me. Fuck me. Go get some knowledge so you can gain wisdom. Because without wisdom, you assed out here apparently, because we don't know shit. They indoctrinated us. We don't know shit. We don't know nothing. Come on, bro. How many of y'all knew Halloween was like that? We assumed. You might have thought about it, but we ain't know the facts. We ain't know the facts. That's all I'm saying.
If you actually celebrate Halloween, you're opening yourself up to the ideas of spirits attaching to you. There was a Satanist, like this is real, like a famous Satanist. And he said he's glad that the general public, at least one time of the year, that they celebrate Satan.
Wow.
And he's like, and everyone's like, yo, what are you talking about? What day is that?
Halloween,
He's like,
dog.
it's Halloween. And that's fucked.
Nah,
You
that
think
is
about it's all about like spirits and stuff like that, right?
This is the
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm so sorry, dude. If you end up coming across this video, his clown face paint was fucked. But I don't know. It feels to me like most of these clips, they're pretty much saying the same shit. So pardon me if you feel like that, but I just wanted to do that so that you can see that there's not just one source. There's multiple sources saying the same thing from them doing their homework. So let me know if you disagree. Let me know if you like Halloween, if you enjoy dressing up, if you enjoy whatever whatever you into. Just let's talk about it. Let's have some intellect without bumping heads. Because when I watch other content creators and I be reading their comments, man, the comments be hectic, boy. The comments be hectic, man. So I'm not into that. Like, if you ever, I'm going to be honest. If you ever comment on my videos and I don't like your comment because it's triggering me, I might just like it. I'm not even going to love that shit. I might just like it. I'm not going to give it a heart. I'm going to give it a like just to let you know, like, yo, I appreciate you supporting and watching, but I don't really fuck with that vibe you trying to present to me. You know what I'm saying?
truth about what you're letting your kids watch at Disney. Check this out. Did you know that there's not a single Disney princess movie that does not promote witchcraft and the occult? What appears as sweet and innocent is being shoved down the minds of little girls all from the age of 0. All these movies are centered around some type of witch and witchcraft. Think about it. Cinderella, Snow White, Tangled, The Little Mermaid. At the center of all these movies is not just a Disney princess, but it's witches, it's spells, it's witchcraft. In The Little Mermaid, she even traded her soul for what she thought she wanted. The truth is this: the devil has a plan for you and your children, and if you want to learn more, subscribe or follow now.
Here's the dark truth.
Man, fuck the devil. He ain't got no plan for me because I'm with the righteous side. You feel? I'm a sovereign being. He ain't got no jurisdiction over me, no power over me, none of that. I'm a sovereign being. I'm a non-ether being. You hear me? I know who I am. Anyway. Man, fuck Satan, man. That's how we coming.
Truth about jack-o'-lanterns you need to know right now. See, jack-o'-lanterns originated from a festival called Samhain, and they believed on this one day that the veil would be very thin and the dead could arise from graves and come back and wreak vengeance and horror on the living. And so what they would do is they would cut out faces of these gourds and these turnips and pumpkins, put a light in them, put them on their porch, and they believed that these scary faces were going to actually make these unwanted spirits go back and not enter their home. There's also another legend about a blacksmith named Jack, and he made a pact with the devil, so the devil couldn't take his soul. When he died, he couldn't go on to heaven and he couldn't go into hell. So Satan forced him to roam around with this carved out pumpkin and a light in it as his only way to see. And he went around wreaking havoc and horror on the lives of people. Wow. When you carve out that pumpkin and you put a light in it, you put it on your front porch, you're thinking that it's just an innocent fall decoration, but it's not. It is a message to the demonic kingdom that you're partnering with them on this holiday that is absolutely not of God. You cannot redeem it, just like you cannot redeem satanic rituals. We don't need to be redeeming these things. We need to have nothing to do with them. So if you have these things, you need to get rid of them immediately. You need to repent, wash your hands of this whole mess of a so-called holiday. Share this with everyone you know, and let me know what you think in the comments.
The devil doesn't want... I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit was hurting my heart today. Like, watching my nephew participate in Halloween. You know, I ain't got no say-so. That's not my kid. But that shit hurt my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing what they getting into, knowing what we pushing on our children. We don't know this shit. Like they said earlier, we just innocently, blindly participating, thinking it's some good, fun, happy go-go, but it's some demonic, satanic shit going on. Like, so that shit kind of bothered me to know that my nephew is just innocently, blindly participating in something he doesn't know about. Like, I'm almost certain his parents doesn't know about it. They don't care about it. So it's like, damn, bro. Protect your fucking children, bro. Protect the kids. Protect the children. They are the key. The children are the key. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into
you to see
detail.
this video because we are about to uncover the dark, hidden, pagan origins of Halloween and why Christians should never celebrate this demonic holiday. Halloween comes from the Celtic Festival of Samhain, where people actually believed on this specific day that the veil between the living and the dead would be so thin that evil, malevolent spirits would come to haunt them. So people would begin to make jack-o'-lanterns to ward off evil spirits and dress up as dead animals to try to scare these spirits away. And the ancient Celtic druids would actually do disgusting satanic rituals on this holiday that I can't even talk about. If this is blowing your mind, I want you to send this to the first person that you think of so they don't get tricked by this demonic holiday too. In 2 Corinthians chapter 6, it reads that light has no fellowship with darkness. So if you're a Christian and you celebrate Halloween, I want to ask you, why are you fellowshipping with this demonic holiday? Do you celebrate Halloween? Tell me yes or no in the comments below.
Halloween. What he said. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you Christian? Do you celebrate? Did you once celebrate? Yeah, something. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? My comments be dead a little bit. Like, let's talk about it, man. Are you Christian? Do you celebrate Halloween? Did you learn something new? Are you going to continue to celebrate Halloween? Let's talk. We all we got, people. Obviously, the people in power don't give a fuck about us. They hide shit like that from us. So, we all we got, man. We are all we got. That's all we got is each other.
Mean is when people you don't know come to where you live and they take all your shit. The next big holiday is Thanksgiving, or as Native Americans call it, Halloween. They start putting the decorations up earlier and earlier. Like in CVS, they go up in August.
Right.
And they always lead with the big three monsters. Frankenstein, Dracula,
That's fucking cold.
and older woman. Half the time, she's not even in a hat. Doesn't matter. Older woman. Can your heart stand the shocking facts of what time and gravity do to the female body?
Yo. I'm gonna be honest. I was laughing and shit, but he's telling the truth. Like every year you see CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, even the fucking supermarkets, they all start decorating earlier and earlier and earlier. And now that we know that you're inviting these dark entities and evil spirits, why the fuck is y'all decorating so early? Why y'all decorating at all? Why y'all participating? But don't do it so early, my mans. Listen, lady, wait until it's time and then do your little sick bullshit. Don't do it early, putting it on the innocent public. Like, no, keep that shit to yourself. Do it when it's time. Honestly, they need to obliterate all the pagan holidays. Let's just say that. Let's just go with that.
This is what they never told you about Halloween. The ancient holiday of Halloween is not what you actually think it is. It actually originated with pagans that would worship the dead. It is believed that during this time of the year, evil spirits and demonic forces become much stronger on the earth. And the only way to avoid them attacking you would be to dress up in a scary costume. Or to bring something sweet to appease them. The night of Halloween is actually one of the heaviest nights of witchcraft in the nation, where witches and warlocks use it to make sacrifices and rituals to curse people.
Wow.
But don't worry, there's one that's more powerful than any force of witchcraft. His name is Jesus. If you love him and you want to make sure you learn more about the spiritual world, subscribe for more.
Okay, this is a sensitive topic. I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to attack anyone. As I said, I'm not subscribed to any religion. I'm not subscribed to any religion. So I speak freely and openly. I don't mean to offend anyone. But he said, Jesus. When you say Jesus, you're calling for Zeus. Lord Zeus is Satan, right? So when you say Zeus, you're calling on Satan. Jesus, right? There was no J in the alphabet. So it was not pronounced like that. So, Jesus sounds like you're saying, Hail Zeus, Hail Zeus. Why the fuck is y'all still subscribed to this, man. Y'all need to be subscribed to this shit, man. Fuck all them dark entities or all that shit. Feel me? We come together. We ascend. We do what's right. These dark powers won't have any fucking power. They will cease to exist. Let's roll. Let's roll, man. Let's roll.
A majority of the holidays and customs that are celebrated in the world today have pagan and occult roots. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11 says, "And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them." And this is why I'm making this video. Over time, we have accepted pagan and occult practices that have been marketed to us as being fun and harmless.
Right.
But that is so far from the actual truth. The celebration of Halloween is something that truly emphasizes
I'm going
this
back.
point.
I'm going back. I'm going back. Yo, pay close attention. He looked like he got reptilian eyes. Watch.
That have been marketed to us as being fun and harmless. But that is so far from the actual truth.
Yo, his left, our right. Yo, that don't look like a slit in his eye? That's all I'm saying. That looked like a whole slit. And he's a colored man. I don't know.
The celebration of Halloween is something that truly emphasizes this point. The reason is because the history of these things is not properly taught to us. We are only taught about the fun things, like wearing costumes and going around and getting candy from the neighborhood.
Right.
But we never have been taught where all these things come from.
Right.
We tend to just accept it as being harmless fun. But in actuality, the truth is, if we are ever taught the truth about these things, it's a fact that a majority of society will not partake in them. Even those that don't believe in Elohim.
Freezing in here, yo.
There has always been an agenda to blur the lines between good and evil. Also, an agenda to initiate the world into the occult and to accept the things of Lucifer. After you understand more about Halloween, you will clearly see that this agenda is truly in the end stages. Let's begin.
Halloween.
Yo, I'm sorry, man. They got me worked up, man. I've been into, like I said, my spiritual growth means everything to me. So I've been spiritually growing for the past, I want to say maybe 5 months. Maybe, I don't know, somewhere between 4 and 6 months, but I want to say definitely 5. Anyway, that's what's important to me. So when I come across shit like that and low vibrational shit, it's just like my chaos, my drive, my intuition, my core just tells me like, man, fuck that shit. That shit need to get obliterated. We need to do what we need to do to get rid of that shit and return what was ours to what it once was. You get what I'm saying? When I say that, I mean this planet, this realm. This realm was once harmony and harmonized. Now you got all the fuckery and dark people in power. And some of them not people. They reptilians. Some of them is entities. Some of them we don't even see in the media. The narrative of the media that they show us and put onto us and fuck our brains up. You get what I'm saying? They don't show us certain people who really, or certain beings who really are important, because they're not going to put themselves on the front line. They're not going to make themselves a target. If anything, I'm going to make all these airheads and crash dummies a target before I'm the real target. I would think like that at least.
Let us play and pretend, but many hide their true selves all year round. Daily life often sees us donning different facades to fit in. We hide our pain, fears, and insecurities, striving for others' approval. We mask pain with humor, longing with busyness. We overcompensate our flaws, conceal our vulnerabilities, mimic others, and chase acceptance. Yet this pursuit leaves us feeling inadequate. After Halloween, let's remove our masks and embrace our real selves, aiming not to impress others, but to be our best selves. Shed these metaphorical masks, embrace authenticity, and to compare ourselves only to who we were yesterday, striving to be our truest selves.
I'm a phoenix on a good day. Naturally. I just want to say this because she, the way she rubbed me, okay? The way she rubbed me, it's like I don't know. Like, she could be into that satanic shit. Maybe she might be into that shit. I don't know. Like, that's the vibe I got from her. But she started talking like, yo, you know, after this bum-ass, weak-ass, stupid-ass, fake-ass holiday, we should start to embrace our true identity. We should start to don't compare yourself only to the person you was yesterday. Things like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, when she started talking like that, I kind of started rolling with it. But at first, I don't know. So y'all let me know in the comments if she legit or she with the ops side. If she with the ops, fuck that bitch. Straight up. If you not vibrating high, you with the ops. Cause you ain't trying to bring heaven to this realm. Our goal is we supposed to bring forth heaven on earth. That's our goal. So if you not on that, fuck you. You up. Straight up. Truth is stranger than fiction. Facts. Haunted history, journey back thousands of years. Tripping.
Let me read to you a quote by Anton LaVey, a Satanist, from his book, The Satanic Bible. Quote, after one's own birthday, the two major satanic holidays are Walpurgis Night and Halloween, end quote. In case that didn't sink in, Satanism considers this one of their top holidays. Do you still want to be part of it?
Every year, millions of people...
What the fuck was that first holiday? I need to look into that shit. Y'all saw that? It said something purges, something. Yo, listen, bro. Listen. They got no jurisdiction over us. If you with the light force, if you with the light workers, and then they lied to us and say dark is bad and light is good when it's really inverted, it's flipped. So anyway, I'm with the righteous side, man. So it's like, am I the only one really like kind of like in awe about all these clips? Like, yo, like, why the fuck they even threw this on us, bro? If we knew this, you know how much people wouldn't be fucking with this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? So many people wouldn't be fucking with this shit. Because I know people, like, I literally know people that, like, they won't even fucking watch a horror film, which is good. That's fucking great. They got me into that. I don't watch no horror shit at all anymore. But there's people out there like that who won't fuck with that, who won't get into this or get into that because they know that's no good for their spirit, their soul. So, knowingly, after watching this video, let me know if you're going to decide to still celebrate Halloween or not. Real shit. Like, real shit. I really want to know.
Around the country, spill in the streets, dressed as fairies, goblins, characters from their favorite movie franchise, and everything in between, partying and making mischief. But outside of a good time, how many know why they do it? Today, Halloween is a billion-dollar industry. But exactly how did it get there? Samhain celebrated the dead, and particularly the celebratory feast paid homage to loved ones who had passed away recently, essentially as an invitation for their spirits to rejoin the living. Many of Samhain's...
Yo, what if that's that bonfire that they was talking about that was really originated from bone fire, and that's babies and animals in that bonfire? What if that's what we just...
original rituals have been lost, but what we do know of their holiday traditions from Celtic folklore and ancient Roman historians is that they were intended to connect them to spirits, including costumes, most likely animal or furs to help them hide from the unfriendly ones, feasting, and making lanterns from hollowed-out gourds, seemingly the birth of the modern pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Sacrifices, generally of crops or animals, were made during this time as an offering to the spirits.
The Druids, because again, this tradition comes from them. The Druids performed horrifying human sacrifices and other vile rituals during Samhain. Let there be no doubt, Samhain night was a terrifying covenant with death and with hell. The Druids believed during Samhain the mystical veil separating the dead from the living opened. The Druids taught that these Roman spirits loose on Samhain went searching for a body to possess. Druid priests led the people to diabolical worship ceremonies in which horses, cats, black sheep, oxen, human beings, and other offerings were rounded up, stuffed into wicker cages, and burned to death. This was done to appease Lord Samhain and keep spirits from harming them. Again, Halloween has always been a celebration of death. This is also where the origin of bonfires come from. The word bonfire actually comes from bone fire, which was all that was left after the sacrificial ceremonies were ended.
Talking about that.
To obtain offerings for these bonfires, Druid priests would go from home to home asking for animals and humans. Those who gave were promised prosperity in the coming year, and those who did not were cursed and threatened.
Yo.
Who were the Celts? The Celts were people who lived 2,000 to 4,000 years ago.
These were the Scottish, the Irish. You see, then there was also the Druids. Who were the Druids? The Druids were the priests for these Celtic people. They were the ruling class. What that means is, whatever these Druid priests said, the people had to do. These Druid priests practiced black magic, human sacrifice, and they were the blueprint upon which every occult practice today is based on. You see, these Druids worship many false gods.
At its thinnest, and the living and the dead commingle. And that's at the root of all the Halloween celebrations.
Stories persist of people on Samhain night getting trapped in the other world, and of the dead appearing among the living.
For the Celts, October 31st was their New Year's Eve. They believed that as the old year died and the new year came to life, that the veil, the curtain that separated the world of the living from the world of the dead was at its thinnest. And because on this night, this one night of the year, since the veil between the living and the dead was at its thinnest, they believed that the dead could cross over into the world of the living. Not only the dead, but they also believed that evil spirits, fairies, and their family members from beyond could cross over on this night. This is one of the reasons why they took out so much effort to make sure that they set out food to feed the dead and to feed the evil demonic spirits that they believed were let loose on this night.
Personally, you may not believe in supernatural spirits. You might simply view taking part in Halloween and similar celebrations as a way to have fun and teach your children to explore their imagination. Many people, though, regard these celebrations as harmful for the following reasons. 1. Halloween, explains the Encyclopedia of American Folklore, is integrally related to the prospect of contact with spiritual forces, many of which threaten or frighten. Halloween timeline. 5th century BCE. The Celts observed the festival of Samhain at the end of October, when they believe ghosts and demons roam the earth more so than at other times. Likewise, many celebrations like Halloween have pagan origins and are deeply rooted in ancestor worship. Even today, people around the world use these days to make contact with supposed spirits of the dead.
Then the fish.
That was deep, bro. Like, I was really into that. Like, that was deep, bro. I low-key don't even know what to say. Like, that shit is deep, bro. Like, these people is going to people's home asking for animals, pets, and humans to sacrifice. Come on, bro. And then they saying, like, these evil spirits and dark entities could come through the veil since it's so thin on Halloween. So you mean to tell me while we right now recording and we right here right now watching this video, there's dark entities and all that shit outside right now as we speak, and people taking their kids to strangers' doors. Take a tea, head ass. No. Like, it's so wrong. Like, you got sick people in this world. Like, they could be poisoning kids. You know? It be listen, Halloween is so wicked because, like, it be big ass crowd at one door. And it be night. So you could lose your kid. Like, let's say if you in the car, people who don't care about their children, you in your car, you're like, yo, go ahead, I'm watching you. And then a big crowd swarming, you lose your kid. Man, it might be so. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, it can go that way. So be prepared. I think we don't need to be fucking with this. If you want to give your kid some candy, go buy one of them big bags of candy that costs about $5 at CVS and all that shit. Watch some movies at home with your kid, man, and just have some quality time with your baby, man. It don't matter how old your kid is. That's your baby. So I think a kid will have more fun doing that than going outside and all that. Like, yeah, they'll probably have fun dressing up and shit, but it ain't no fun when you're being tormented. So I would rather keep my kid home and just we watch movies or we play video games and eat a bunch of candy, or, you know, we bake a cake, we bake a pie, like something like that. Spend quality time, you know, whatever.
King appeared and offered one of his many fins. Come, child, eat your fill.
Eat your fin.
And the fact that this a kid, this should remind me of Halloween. Y'all know on Halloween, bro, listen, Halloween is not what you think. And I want to talk about this. Remember, I got to keep this shit woke. But on Halloween, the whole concept of trick-or-treating is to lure kids in so you can snatch them up, bro. A lot of rituals, a lot of kids come up missing during Halloween. You just don't hear about it because it's a worldwide human trafficking thing. They've been doing this. They've been doing demonic rituals on Halloween, bro. This is why they try to scare you so much. It's so many fear. It's so much fear energy and shit going on Halloween. Dude, it be portals open and shit, letting in demonic spirits and entities. I'm not lying, bro. The whole concept of Halloween trick-or-treating is to lure kids in. Give a kid a piece of candy, it's gonna come up and you just snatch him. They offering her everything. What's the catch?
That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Like, dude, God was just talking facts, though. Like, he said, yo, look, we're gonna give you some candy, lure them in. Once they come, reach for the candy, snatch his ass. I was just saying something like that when you lose your kid in the crowd, bro. Like, come on, bro. This is all their tactics. Kids love candy. Kids love friendly shit. They love. So just imagine, right? A kid walking down the street on Halloween by himself from school, by herself. You got this one person like, oh, you're not trick-or-treating. Oh, we got candy. Right? The kid go over there. Whatever they got. Candy apples, candy, whatever. Soon as the kid reach, motherfucker snatch them up. Bring them in the crib and do only God knows what. You get what I'm saying? We live in a sick world. Like, I'm in a place where I don't even want to have a kid in this world because it's so sick. It's so sick out here. Like, I don't want to bring no kid into this world. I really don't, bro. Maybe in a better place when it's more peaceful. You know what I'm saying? But this world is shot, dude. Like, hell fucking no. But listen, if you stuck through the video, I'm happy you did. Listen, I kindly appreciate you. I don't know, I was expecting it to be short, but it seems kind of long, so my apologies. If you celebrate Halloween, happy Halloween, but I don't fuck with it. That's really about it, man. Hit the like button, hit the noti button so you can catch the next video, hit the subscribe button. Also, share the video. Let's get the knowledge out there, man. Let's build our community. We all are one, and one is all. So you are me and I am you. Share the video. Haven, we out of here.
Now come and join me, I'm on my way to Mars. Feel like an astronaut, I feel just like an astronaut.